whatever those distances were. And so, it happened in different ways, but we'll take that. We feel confident in the run game down there in the red zone. I think actually we're getting stronger in some areas. Dylan, I thought, really is becoming a workhorse, catch the ball out of the backfield, can do some things, making the first guy miss, catching checkdowns, running through arm tackles, and then even carrying the pile there like we saw in the fourth quarter.
We saw Thule went out early. Any update on how he's doing?
No, he wasn't able to finish the game. I think good time with the bye week, be able to get him back. I don't think it's anything serious, but he obviously couldn't play in the second half.
We're used to seeing you guys throw the ball downfield quite a bit. It looks like they tried to take that away. Can you talk a little bit about what they were doing?
Yeah, they are. I mean, they were playing it safe and making us earn it, and played the field position game there early. Naturally, we hit the checkdowns. We did, there in the third quarter, find ways to get behind them, some play action that got set up with the run game a little bit. So, you love that because we know that that's our style, but just it isn't always going to happen that way. So, we continue to execute. Mike had a high completion percentage, especially in the first half. Some opportunities again where we could have done a few things better, putting the game away, especially in the fourth quarter.
Is the bye week a factor in how you guys have kind of managed Jalen McMillan coming back?
Maybe a little bit, but we deemed it was not in best interest to be able to play him. He just wasn't quite where he needed to be, being able to practice. He's been pushing hard. He's had his pads on, helmet on, out there working every single day. So he was getting really close. Maybe another day or two, and just the way he was coming along, he might have been able to get out there and help us, but just didn't feel like he had that extra oomph that we needed, or that he felt he needed as well.
You'd probably like to win every game by 40 if you could, but do you find that having tests like this are good for the team going forward?
Yeah, I mean, there's two pieces, right? You're playing close games, and you know what it feels like again to have to answer the bell and come up with a play. And there's also moments that we can learn from, where we missed opportunities to extend or put the spread, position ourselves with a greater difference in the score. Just finishing off some drives there in the fourth quarter. So, even just get a couple of chances where some interceptions, we didn't finish those either. So it's great learning experiences. We just got to be a little bit better. It's not like the guys can't make those plays.
The onside kick at the end, is that the kind of onside kick you were anticipating? Yeah. It looks like Rome really got hit.
He did, but credit to Rome. He just, fighting, it's important to him, to get wins, and we put him in those spots. He and guys like JP, we got guys that do that we can trust when it really comes down to it, and that was right where we expected it. And we did a great job of lining up. We didn't want to call timeout because we want to have them have a chance to reset and maybe give a second look. So we feel good about what we practiced and we're ready for. We work on it all the time, and the guys executed very well.
Did Rome come out of that okay?
Yeah.
How would you assess the way you guys played defensively generally?
Today, I think there's the takeaway was huge. It was a great chance for us to really, again, I don't want to say put the game away, but just extend the lead, and that was a big momentum swing. There's just a couple times where you'd like to see, the 4th and 1 get a stop. I mean, they were taking some risks on their own side of the field, and I think on both sides of the ball, we just got to do a better job with some penalties still, and I think people are looking for it, and we just got to do better. We got to make sure if there's a gray area, we're not in it. But I think we're making them earn it. We made them earn it all the way down the field. Sometimes we just got to attack a little bit more, trust everything. But I thought it was a solid performance. Not a lot of big plays down the field. The guys were in position. Felt like the communication was good. We're playing physical up front. They are a better run football team than they were a year ago, like by far. And so we knew that balance would be something that would help them, and might even open up some play action, which I don't really think hurt us that much. It was just being better and trying to find ways to get off the field, especially on third down.
At the very end there, when you need 1 yard to end the game, just how confident is that group on offense right now that they can make those kind of plays?
Yeah, it was so close. I actually thought we got it on the play before, if the whistle blew or what before the extra surge, but getting big yards on first down, gives us a lot of confidence. And the guys did a nice job, and I think having Dylan and some of our running backs that are running hard right now, that gives you a lot of confidence as well. So that's a tough spot to be in, because you'd love to punt it and hit them deep and probably make it impossible, but you also don't want to risk a punt block or anything like that happening. There's only going to be about 6 or 7 seconds left that they'd have even if you didn't get it, but the guys did a nice job finishing it, so we don't have to worry about it.
You mentioned the interception. What did you see with Nunley? It looked like he just absolutely stole it from that guy.
Yeah, that was a great play to see out of Vince. Anticipation, knowing that Fafita was under duress there, even kind of starting to get dragged down, and knowing that he's going to have to get rid of it or he's going down to the ground. And so I thought it was good anticipation. Loved the way he attacked and finished the play.
He's not making the most of his opportunity.
Yeah, he did a good job. He had a couple good weeks of practice now. A few weeks ago, that really pretty much got the start and played a lot of snaps, and so he's stacking up reps, with the opportunity without Asa out there, and making the most of it.
We saw some different edges in the fourth quarter in terms of Milton Hopkins played a lot, Lance Holtzclaw was out there. Were there any injury issues there, or was it just trying to get some fresh guys in? What was the thought
just
there?
a lot of reps, just a lot of pass rush over and over again, and so having to go a little deeper on the depth chart, and get some guys out there. But yeah, it's just it's one of those things where you consider thinking about calling a timeout just to get the guys a breather and get your key guys back out on the football field. But we still felt like it was in our best interest to just keep playing, and we weren't giving up a big play, but they were slowly inching their way down the field too. I get that.
I'm guessing a big conversation is going to be about the number of penalties that you guys have. Are you surprised about that today?
Yeah, they're really. If they see it, they're going to call it, and so we just got to do a better job, especially on the holds, keeping our hands inside. And so, I didn't really see many of them on the field, so we'll have to watch the film on that to better understand what they were.
All right.
Awesome.